Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once again to Memoriapolis, to our small and growing town. Boy, it's looking really cool, I think. Nice art style there overall, and I'm also super glad that you guys are still joining me for this second episode. We continue onwards with more complicated things, right? We need to be from now on very careful how we progress. Because there's a lot of factions now also joining the city. It seems I don't have any options here anymore, right? So they're just joining. And we do have the commercial district here. There's the merchants of the port of Tyre. There's the Deme of Megara that wants to join, but I can't see them anymore, right? So there's no symbols coming up for these new factions here. So no idea how this actually turns out then at some point. Right now we have these four factions here in my city. So they're all, well, actually coexisting quite nicely. And in this case here, we can also now set the first decree, since we have also the first, we had the first election. And with that, this is the outcome, right? So it's heavily focused on these guilds that we have, on commerce that we have right now. So we could go for one of these decrees here that those guys here would like. And if I click on that, we can also see what kind of appeasement it brings to these, right? So it has different focuses, right? So on all of them, and some of them are neutral, some don't like a certain decree. I love that the game actually shows me this right away, and some of them are just super nice, so we could take them, and they are actually in favor and neutral to that, so this would be something. However, just as a baseline, every decree here cost me 5 gold coins per cycle, right? So this is the base cost of it. That's tricky. How much money do we make right now? Can I see this? I know that we are making some money. So yeah, at least to me, I can't find any statistics on my gold income. That's an oversight, I think, or it's my mistake. At least I haven't found, after extensive searching, there is also not in my statistics menu at all. There's no tab for gold or anything like that. Hovering over that also doesn't show me anything. Having my Grand City overview, I also cannot see my income right now. I can see it for every resource up here, but I can't see it for my gold coins, right? I don't know what we can do with that. We have some blueprints available, by the way, and we also have, and that's pretty cool, commerce points, however, right? Cultural points in commerce, and with that we can actually open up new trade routes, like this Bur di Gala. This costs me 7 commerce points, and this will bring me in 3 gold per cycle there in addition. So let's unlock this this new trade route, and then we have those 2 ones here. They cost me coin right away, so Sparta costs me 250 gold right away, but we do get 1 gold coin as a passive income, so that's quite a lot of income. And with that, we should be able now to actually afford one of those decrees here that we have. So let's just check them out. So one of them is the quality control that we have here, and the sales value of the goods is increased by 20%. We can set the duration, and here I can now see the total amount of gold that we need for this. And then I could say, let's take this for 30 cycles, right? We could even take it only for 20 cycles. This cost me 20, and let's submit it. And we can also see what the chance of success is for this one, 83%, because my commercial factions will take it definitely, and the at least the political faction will have a 40 to 50% chance. They're not antagonists of it though, so we should not take any edict that is actually antagonist to any bigger faction like religious here. This is fine because religion factions we don't have at the moment, and there is not going to be any downside to this, I think. Let's actually set this one in motion, and we'll just see how it then turns out. Politicize the city, so the senators is admired and you're respected by all for this decision. From now on, the factions will be and want some... Oh, that's it already. That was quick. And with that, we have it accepted, my first edict, right? This comes out of it. And with that, we also enter chapter 10, the order A Wonder. From the humble beginnings of your citizens' first tents to the present day, a long and winding road has been paved. Through turbulent and peaceful times alike, you are successfully maintained order among your inhabitants. So now we need to unlock a wonder and finish it. We do get quite a few of them. Of course, we need to check out which one of them we should build, because all of them have different opportunities for us. So we got those 2 available, the Sassi di Matera or the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. I would really like to have a look at my... Can I not do this now? What faction wants what? I cannot click on any other menu anymore. Alright. Can I get rid of this? No, I can't. So we need to actually choose one of these two now. Alright, this is City Matera that transforms 80 Wanderers' homes. It's a district more or less, and this one is the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Closest cultural buildings of the Wanderer do not degrade during the passage of age. Yeah, let's take this one here. For my city, and then we can place it once we have the requisites. One of them is bricks, by the way. I don't think we have a brick production up and running yet, so this might be one of my next productions. There it is, brickworks, and this once again also requires clay in order to make bricks out of that. Clay wise we're full, so this is fine, and let's just go ahead and build us that brickwork, or those brickworks. And yeah, since my industry zone for now is rather full, I might actually continue building it over here, and at some point we will just extend the reach of my yeah, wall then again, right? So let's make it so that we have it kind of like here, so there's the road connection then as well, and this is all fine. Speaking about the wall, right, we can then just go ahead here and continue to increase the size of it once we have more buildings around that. And I think also, yeah, once we have upgraded our city center again, which we can do at this point, by the way. We can increase our population to over 900. The security radius goes up. It's very expensive, that one. Not so sure about it yet. Security wise, we're totally fine, right? So we also have lots of bonuses right now. And there is also my brickworks now producing bricks for us, finally. There is a new faction that wants to join. The Amorite dynasty is at the gates of your city. Another political dynasty. We already have quite a few of them, right? So we also have 106 political points now, culture points. I don't think we need another one. I mean, they would like the mausoleum that I'm going to build, right? And Sargon and his family, the Amorite dynasty, are recognized as an ancient royal line. The legacy it still conveys today is priceless, mainly in the form of written, codified laws, the Code of Hammurabi. Alright, let's take them in. Because I just love the history of that. We could also work on another farm a bit further out here, because I will of course slowly destroy this farm here, right? And we want to secure more food, of course, so let's just have the next farm then somewhere up here at the end of this, and not along the main road, because honestly it really doesn't make sense to have the farm right next to the main road. And with that, I would also like to get rid of this field there, of this field there, and of this field. We're growing a bit closer now to this farm, and the same goes for this farm here, where we also have no room to grow right now. So I would really like to remove them, right? And we should be seeing new city areas then sprawling to this. There's the new one extending now. And by the way, it's also time to get rich, because we have the edict running right now where my export goods are worth 20% more. And of course, I would like to use this right away. We have a huge excess of a lot of resources here. So if I, for example, oh, we cannot sell that much, right? So I could sell though my tiles and my rubbles for 770 coin. Quite nice, that one is. Let's just check this one out. Here we have bricks. No, we need them. I do have lots of clay though. So if I go with 200 clay, that's another 460 coin. And then we can also use this one here. There's the sand. Let's go ahead with 200 sand. Or do we have anything else? The tiles I would like to keep to myself. Can we actually export 300? Nice. Another 600 coin. Right. Time to get rich here. 2,400 gold coins we have in our pockets right now. Another thing I would like to do, start with the arena in the military tree. No faction hates it, per se, and it offers satisfaction for security and for one more thing that I can do. That's something, so I definitely want to, yeah, have a lot of diverse areas here, right? And the Via Edificium, we already built this one. The Emporium, the Halia is actually liked by a couple of my factions. So we can also go ahead, use to hold public trials. All citizens can attend it if they can find place in this small menu. Since we have the blueprint points, let's actually go ahead. Very cheap buildings those are. And I would like to add them. Let's have the... Oh, please. Can I have the arena somewhere here? Nah. Can't squeeze it in. Let's just see. There would be a suitable location right here. For the arena, security it is. And then we might just have a look at... creativity. No, I think it is belonging because it gives them a sense of coming together, right? And then we also have the Halia. It's also a rather small building. And of course we should always try to squeeze it in where we have my districts, right? As close as possible. And the Halia is liked by my political factions. So it might also make sense to have it closer to my political districts. Though we are a bit cramped here right now. Here I can actually get 2 districts into this, right? Let's build it here. That's, once again, that's health going to be. And then I might also work on creativity for this one, since people need to debate here, right? We are going to extend the wall beyond that, of course, at some point. But here I can get 2 political factions into this. And here I get actually 2... actually a commercial and a political faction into the arena, right? We've grown to over 1,000 people now. Very good. And speaking about the wonder, we still need 50 workforce and then we can actually start with it. There's the arena, finished. All of these, by the way, also have an attraction bonus, right? So they generate attraction around them. So the districts around them will get more valuable as you have then more attraction. We're also spreading our cultural influence to Oppidum. And with that, the wonder bonus is increased by 11%. The trust bonus is increased by 10%. And we get 400 coin out of it. As we progress there as well. We could also continue investing direct points into that. Like we have a lot of commercial points. So let's just start with 5 there. And holy cow, we have a lot of political points. Let's just go ahead and invest 20 into that. To go for the next area at some point, right? So that would be then the Civitas or the Civitas that we have. Alright, food is fine. My processed goods are fine as well. My tiles are good. We can actually go ahead with the next research. The Surveyor cabin I would like to improve with the upgrade so that its radius is bigger, right? So that we can upgrade those now to have more buildings in the surrounding area. So this is important, I think, because we can get this whole area then in as well. And I think over here we could have another one then going into this dense forest area. And I wonder still what we do with the swamp area. That will be interesting to check out as well. Could we trade something again? The bonus is gone now. I mean, we could just take the bonus again. We are at the rubble limit there, so I might also just tell me some 50 rubble there, some 50 roof tiles, and some 50 planks. Oh, that's too much actually. 25 planks? Also too much. Alright. Take the 700 coin. There's a new faction. Another political faction. What is going on? The plebeians of Rome. Alright, they would pay a nice amount of tax there. They like the Halia. We've already built that. So with that, we're already getting another trust bonus of 10%. And it will go up further. Yeah, I don't know. It's risky, of course. We're getting so many political factions in. I would like to get a bit more diverse on that level. Production-wise, we've built everything that this gives right now, so we might as well just continue with upgrading what we have, right? Like the farm, so that it produces more food per field. So it doesn't take up more space because of that. And then we also have the next upgrade here. Oh, just needs gold then. That's something we don't have at the moment. Let's upgrade this field over there, this farm. Doesn't cost me that much. And let's also upgrade this one. This has already been upgraded. Very good. Wonder-wise, we can do it. It's huge. Holy cow. And we build it? Yeah, probably a bit further outside. Must not... It does not need to be in the city area, right? It just needs to be connected to it a bit. So we could actually have the mausoleum somewhere far up here. The city will grow there at some point. We could also have it a bit further out there. So yeah, in fact, let's get rid of this farm here. I'm actually going to build me another farm somewhere else. Down here, for example, where we have our production, and then I will just improve this. It already has been improved. Very good. Let's just wait for this to disappear. I think... Do they disappear automatically? I think I need to delete it myself. Farm is gone. Because this is a very good location for this massive building. There you go. Alright, there's still the road here. I cannot get rid of the road, I think. Yeah, this is problematic. Must be placed on the periphery of the constructible zone. Oh, we cannot place it in the city, right? It must be actually outside of the city. It just needs to be kind of like touching the city borders themselves, right? So I think it makes sense to actually have it then a bit further outside, of course. Here by the mountain, why not? There's the road. As we're growing towards that area anyway at some point. Let's start the construction of this massive thing. Going to take 200 cycles. That's quite a bit. A new edict I would like to go with increases the migration into the cities dwindling, and we need to recruit more citizens to avoid malfunctionings in our systems or genetic diseases. Messages praising the virtues of our town could be dispatched to neighboring major cities. We're constantly lacking workforce, so I would like to go ahead with this. And let's have it last 50 cycles, and let's make it 60 cycles, right? My political factions do like it anyway, and my commercial ones are okay with it. Let's get this going. And there it is. Look at that. Okay, the majority is in favor of it, but both of my commercial factions actually declined. With 60% approval, they declined. Still, it is through. And with that, we have it working now, and we should get a few more people in. Yeah, let's also go ahead and upgrade now my town center once more to the next level. Looking nice, that one. And some citizens came to wake you up early this morning. It seems that ancient ruins have been discovered at the edge of your security. What? This is awesome. Discovery of a ruin. Your inhabitants are very excited. Some of them have unearthed artifacts and fragments of buildings buried deep underground. Columns are emerging from the ground and faded frescoes are coming to light. Who knows? You might be in for a pleasant surprise. Repairing it does cost me quite a bit, but we can afford it. And it's going to be a castrum. Alright. So far we have highest satisfaction for all my factions. So, what is the lowest one? Everybody's satisfied with everything right now. So, I have no idea. We could go for a castrum. So security definitely. Let's also go for esteem and for belonging. Alright. So this is a service building more or less that's coming up there. Nice. Surprise. New faction. Once again, political faction. I'm going to decline this one. We have way too many policy points. And by the way, let's invest another 50 into the next area, right? And we could actually go with another 50, honestly, right? And with that, we're actually at 53 for the next level then. Alright, rampart construction. That's this one here. Okay. And there the castrum is being finished. Poof. Out here in the wilderness, attraction bonus of 500. That's quite a bit. So there's going to be some high quality districts here at some point, I hope. Let's continue with upgrading the architectural office. Since buildings are getting very expensive now, I would like to continue boosting my blueprint output. In my industry zone over here. There's my surveyor cabin that we could also boost, but I think, yeah, with the upgrade, right, we actually went further now with the security radius, so we don't need more of these cabins for now. The same also goes for the cutting camp that I would like to continue with is improving. So this one gives me another radius increase and also bonus yield. And also the resource stock is getting increased by 62 for this one here. And the next one is then once again this one here. And then we can actually specialize the production now. Either we have a cutting camp with food production. This produces food in addition. Or a cutting camp with a warehouse increasing the resource stock by another 250. Interesting choice here, so I'm not going to decide on that just yet. We do have another choice like this then for the quarry as well, right? Where we can actually have a chance to find precious stone. And with this one here, we just get a larger radius and bonus yield. So once again, here we can also specialize. And we can specialize for a lot of these, right? So that we have lower, or lesser consumption actually of something. And this one also has a warehouse then in addition. That's cost me though, gold leaves costed me. No idea where we do get that from. We could also check it out if we have any gold deposits close by. That would be just amazing. Of course, we have. There is gold around us. But I think I don't have the production for this up yet. Or is it just a normal quarry? No, we cannot actually get gold harvested yet. Have a look at that. There is no chance here so far to actually make this work. Yeah, there's no additional thing. So we need to wait, I think, to advance. We can also advance with the last trade route that we have so far to a quincum with another 500 coin. With that, we have another passive income of 2 gold coins coming out of that. And while we're here, yeah, let's also sell some tiles and some bricks. To get the money in again. A new faction, this time we have a commercial faction again. That's at least okay. I mean, we already are focused pretty much on politics and commercial. And knowing in many countries for the military parades and religious importance, they're now here to improve their commercial exchange. Their aim is to open various trading posts to facilitate the buying and selling of goods. Yeah, why not? With that, we have a new faction once again that will then just establish themselves in one of my existing districts already. Alright. The remaining cycles of your current age will be added to the cycles of your next age. And this way, the faster you change the age, the more cycles you will benefit in the next one. Some buildings will be affected by the age change. Oh, we have finished the monument. There it is. It was quick. And today is an important day. The construction of a new wonder has been completed. Every one of your citizens has invested a great deal in this so that the city can boast of being the most important in the world. With that, we're spreading our cultural influence once more. And a carnival is happening right now to celebrate the construction of this wonder. And people are super happy because of that. Nice detail there it is. We have now 2 things, so we can move now to the next age with that construction of the wonder. I think we should do that as we're pretty much done here, right? And we still have 400 cycles left. And they will just be added to the next age then. And city immigration is also increased by 100%. This is lovely. And with that, the districts are also, as we can see, expand again once more. Because of course we want to sprawl there. There it is. Perfect. This is what I like to see. Let's actually just get this going for a little while. And use the bonus that we have. And there's also the mausoleum, and the area around the mausoleum of the Halicarnassus becomes buildable. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is also extending our city radius here further. And the closest cultural buildings of the wonder do not degrade during the passage of age. We don't have anything here in the closest area around. A bit strange, because we were not allowed to build it in the city. We can barely touch the city range. What kind of monuments should I actually include here? Probably could have built it next to the castrum. Then the castrum would not degrade. But other than that, yeah, I was not able to build it anywhere close to my other buildings, unfortunately. Now, there are still the celebrations going. We have grown nicely. We're closing in on 2,000 workers there. I would really like to use the momentum of the celebration still, because it boosts my city too much. And once all of this is done, we continue onwards in the next episode with the Middle Ages. Stay tuned.